Now, through your GPS, you can communicate directly with your personally sponsored members, right? Until now, you could do so only through the internal mailing system, right? To communicate with them in bulk, let's say. Now you have the possibility to use your local email client or Gmail or whatever you usually use to communicate directly to their inbox, right? Because now we all know that it becomes more and more difficult to communicate by email with people with all these spam filters that often they are working just by filtering the good emails and letting pass the bad ones. So we give you now the possibility to communicate through your personal email account. Okay, so it becomes easier to reach your teammates. They already approved, of course, they gave their consent to be contacted by you, so you can communicate with them exclusively about Clubshop business. Of course, you can't communicate with them about other things. That's why you need to, you see, once you are on your activity report, that's where we are now. So let's see how it works. So GPS tools here, then here follow up, okay, and activity report. This is the tool that you should use every day, right, to communicate, to see what's going on your business, on your team, and to communicate with people about what they did, right? So you can really have a much more effective communication with them. So once you are on your activity report, here you can select the time frame and select here personally sponsored members. And here you see that we added these. I agree to the additional anti-spam policy, and I agree to the zero tolerance for spammers. These policies are there because, of course, they need to protect the entire business from spammers, you know. So in order to see the email addresses of your teammates, first you need to agree, so to check these boxes. But let's see. Let's say that you want to see your personally sponsored members who arrive, who are a trial partner from, you select the time frame that you want, okay? Then you click apply filter, right? And it takes more or less time depending on how big your organization is. And then you will see, now it keeps populating, it creates the list of members that you want to see, all right? Here it's already on all, and you can even sort them on the ranking points, for example. You see, if you click here, it shows first the members with higher ranking points. It means that they already did a lot of activity. They went into their account, you know, all these activities that you see here generates ranking points. So it tells you how interested your members are. So of course you want to communicate with those, especially with those that have a higher ranking point, right? So you see here, you can see what activities they did, okay, and but we can even select only those that did the login, for example, or those that click the GPS button, or visit their trial partner control center. So you select and you decide what kind of activities you want to see. So here, for example, we have a personally sponsored member who are trial partners who did the login within this time frame. Okay, then I click apply filter, and I can see the list that came out. So from here, you know that I could select all, and then I could communicate with all of them through the internal mailing system, as usual, you know. Or what I can do here is exactly use the new function here that allows you to communicate through your email client. But first, you need to agree here with the additional anti-spam policy. So in the moment that you click both of them, you will see this new column here, right? Email. Okay, so once you have this column there, you're able to communicate directly with them. How? Well, you see that now you have this column with all the email addresses of your personally sponsored affiliates. So you can simply click on the email address, and the window of your email client will pop up, so you can communicate directly with them. As here you can't send bulk emails, but it's much better to communicate with them one by one. Well, you can sort them here. You see ranking points. You do this, so you see which one has the most ranking points, or days left, or those that have just a few days left before losing their organization that we built for them during the trial period. Okay, so bear in mind that normally when you communicate with the internal mailing system, all these activities are updated in their follow-up record. You know, here we're not going to see this now, but I expect that you already know what I'm talking about. So this normally is updated automatically when you complete the activities that are showing up in the activity report. But of course, if you communicate directly with them, as we've seen, using their direct email address and through your email client, of course, this follow-up record cannot be updated. So you could do it manually. You click on it and you can type there what kind of action you did. If you sent an email, what you told them. You can even copy and paste the message that you sent, you send them, and so on. Okay, so this is a great new function that is absolutely important, especially now that we are going to develop all the partnership with 5 billion sales. So you can even well, invite them to understand how the Pro-Profit Billion Club works, so that they can take advantage of that too, okay? But we will create more lessons about that. So that's all for now. Try to use this new function, and if you have questions, of course, the Telegram and Facebook groups are there for you.